Hey guys, it's Hiro again, and today I'm going to be continuing my Building a Kingdom series with one of the newer additions that I've completed here, and that will be the slums and the docks district. Those are over here on the other side of the canal, so let's go take a look. Now, the slums I wanted to look like, this isn't exactly a poor kingdom, but there are always people that are, let's say, less fortunate than some of the more common residents. So these buildings are meant to represent the slums. As you can see, they're built out of cheaper material with the cobblestone walls with the wooden roofs as opposed to the stone brick with the nether brick. And then, they're pretty small buildings. So in these small one-story, we've got, just a little area here where people can set up chests and everything. And then up here would be a area where people could set up their beds and sleep through the night. And so each of one of these buildings is pretty much mirrored. So they're all pretty much the same on the inside. On the double story, down here we've got the regular living area, if you would call it that. And up here we'd have the storage area here, or up there, and then the shelf for beds and things like that. So it utilizes pretty much the same idea throughout the entirety of the slum district. Move along here alongside our wall. They couldn't afford the normal cobble for most of their for one of their roads here, so they just use gravel and things like that. There are some smaller individual houses here, so just show you a couple of those. Pretty basic. And then there's a lot of these, and I know that not many of the people on the server would want to buy these kinds of houses, so they're just probably going to sit here empty. Anyway, moving along. One of my main factors in building these buildings is that I'm starting out with just making sure that the exterior of the building is up and looks good, and once everything is said and done, go in and fix the interiors after the rest of the build is complete. This building here is right along the docks, as you can see. These smaller docks for rowboats and smaller sailboats and things like that. And this building here will represent the tavern. So, just a place for sailors who've been out onto the sea for months at a time to come in, get a wench, good things like that. And then docked in the sea right now is our Order's flagship, the HMS Diamond. So just go ahead and hop on here for a quick tour. Down below we've got the crew's quarters. Along the side here we would have platforms for the cannons, if we could put cannons in Minecraft. And then back here is the powder battery, which is represented by these blocks of TNT. So here we would just have access to the cannons and everything, beds for the crew to sleep on. Up at the top here we've got the crow's nest. It's not too big, just enough for a sailor to be up here and keep an eye out and make sure there's no threats going on. So hop on back down here and I'll show you the captain's quarters. And it looks like the captain, or rather the contractor who is currently renting or contracting out the ship, yes, let's say that, is currently visiting us. You guys might recognize him a little bit. He's everybody's favorite professor, Professor Griswold. So how are you doing, Professor? Alright, moving along. Next up on the docks is the warehouse here. Designed to look more like 3 buildings as opposed to 1, so as you can see I used the nether brick to make 3 peaked roofs instead of just the 1. Just add a little bit of detail so it's not just one big square block building. Inside we've got shelves along the walls here with chests to store goods. Then the larger building materials that are common throughout the build are stored in mass quantities here. So we got the nether brick, the wood, the stone brick, cobblestone, and a little bit of TNT for when the sailors need to come back and resupply their powder better. Now, in hindsight, after building everything, I think if I was going to do this again, I would have built the ship in a different color because, as you can see, all of the wood here is pretty much the same because, well, everything here is pine. Well, not pine, but you know what I mean. So all of the wood is pretty much the same color, so I would have changed the wood plank color to make the ship stand out a little bit more. But anyway, that was the docks and the slums. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time with the next update of the Building a Kingdom series. Alright, till next time, see you guys.